life. Down south, hood baby. Shit. I don't think. Oh, it worked. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Tonight we're going to be... Of course, my fucking dog is barking. I shall be right back. Fenrir! 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 Come on, Nana. You can't be trusted. You get that door open. Who beat your butt over there? Down south, hood baby, making all the girls go crazy. Down south, hood baby, we're making all the girls go crazy. What up, guys? Okay, we're gonna do a live video real fast tonight. We're gonna be doing a live video tonight. Because I need to. Because I was trying to record a video the other day. And on the weekends, I don't really live stream. So I had time. But during the week, I live stream. And it makes recording videos very difficult. What I need, though, is I need some boss layer stuff. So we're actually going to have to go do a little bit of farming. Let's go kill the beast and ice real fast. And for now, we'll just leave it on this. We'll go back to this screen. There we go. All right, this is going to be a fast kill. My gear is I'm not like maxed out here. I need to set up some loot filters because I want to try a new build. I was watching Clippets, I believe his name. He's a content creator. Fantastic. He was playing this really fun-looking barb build. This summon leap barb build that just looked incredible. And I want to give it a what in the... My layer keys are on my warlock. Where my layer key should be is in my bag, but I put them on my warlock. Because why would I keep them on my bag? I mean, in my vault. Let's see. Yarp? I have keys, Fabian. They're just on a different character. And I forgot that I moved them over to this character, and I forgot to put my keys back in the vault. So that's a good time. That's a fun... Where the F are all of my keys? They're there. It's like, what the heck? Where'd they all go? Everything's gonna be fine, though. Everything's awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome. Why is my work phone going off? My work phone was going off. I apologize. Okay. keys. Let's see. I actually got 10 Belial keys. Sean, thank you for liking the live. Wait, what did I do with my key? They're there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so I actually have to keep my loot filter off for a little while. I have 2 loot filters on. I have a loot filter. No, what? I have a loot filter on that is used for. I found these on a website. So we've got 2 new filters. Nope. Shit. I've got this Raxus Torment 6 Plus filter. This will show me like a lot of good stuff. And then I have this Whirlwind build, which I kind of base my Whirlwind build off of, that has got this uber strict filter. I need that turned off for now so I can get loot because I need materials. What's up, Ariel? How are you? Yo, I was going to download this on my Xbox. Is the game worth it? Gavin, someone said, what's up, Optic Nerve? So I saw someone say this the other day, and it is one of the best ways to explain this. For the first time in 3 years, Diablo 4 feels like a complete game. They have completely revamped the way the end game experience is. They have changed the Paragon board. They have changed skill trees. They have made each class feel unique. They've added a lot of really great things like the Horadric Cube, the way tempering and masterworking works. Honestly, if you have not played Diablo 4 in a while, I cannot recommend this game more. It is absolutely fantastic. It is incredibly fun to play, and it is the best the game has ever felt. What's the loot filter do? Does it just not pick up things you don't? Yes. So, Sean, when you set up a loot filter in the game, which I'm actually going to go through, and I'm going to be setting up a loot filter for this other build that I want to do. But when you go and you set up a loot filter for the game, I can have it recolor my mythics. So any item that is mythic, it will show up as a different color, so it's easier to see. There's things like codex upgrades. If it's an upgrade for my codex, any one of the items in my codex, they will drop as bright red to let me know that that's a codex upgrade. Anything with 2 greater affixes will drop up and have a different color. Anything that is unique and can be equipable and is ancestral will be a different color. So it's basically setting up what you're going to see on the ground when you are trying to loot, instead of getting a bunch of like worthless stuff. This is really useful when you're higher level, or you have a loot filter built specifically for like a leveling spec. I didn't turn it on until after I got to like tier 2. And the reason I turned it on tier 2 is I was just getting a lot of gear that didn't work for me or wasn't relevant, and it was taking up my bag space. I've been doing, exactly, Sean. I've been doing a lot of crafting and things, trying to experiment so I can put together this crafting video for the cube, and used all of my mats. So I need to farm out some mats. So my loot filter is off right now to get mats. So now I'm in everything that can drop, and I can see I'll be able to pick up, and that's purely to sell these items or break these items down for mats, which is super important. But we are going to be doing a live recording. I've never done that before. We're going to do a live video of the Horadric Cube. That way I can explain how the Horadric Cube works and how it can really take your build from being like struggling to find the gear you need to being geared within just a few short hours. Just hit 70. What's the best farm method? As you have just hit 70, the best thing to do is start leveling up your war plans. So running war plans on repeat over and over and over and over and over again. War plans until like Torment 3 or 4. I'm fucking... war plans are your best friend throughout the entire time you're playing the game. War plans are absolutely incredible. They provide structure for the end game, but they also make gearing and getting experience and everything feel really, really smooth and nice. So cannot, like, just fucking spam war plans. Like, I have, the goal is to level up stuff in my war plans, so, like, that's what, well, one of the things we'll be doing here. Okay, this all needs to be broken down because I need Forgotten Souls. I need Forgotten Souls real bad. All right. Charms are fine. How many more keys do I have for Belial here? I've got 4. We'll do one more run of Belial, and then I'm going to save these for tier 12 to try and get a tier 12 done. How lovely. Sorry, Belial. You had to die. Let's open up a Duriel. Don't think it really mattered, to be completely honest, but alright. Back to Temis we go. Best way to level right, best way to level better right than Infernal Hordes is Infernal Hordes. Okay, I am ignoring Infernal Hordes completely. Infernal Hordes kind of sucks. The best way, though, is by following your war plan, right? What I recommend the most is Cuirassed Undercity, Hell Tides, and Nightmare Dungeons. I mean, and Pits are great, too. Infernal Hordes, I am skipping Infernal Hordes unless it has, like, a uber rare bonus reward. Unless it has an uber rare bonus reward, I am not touching Hell Tides. I mean, fuck. I am not touching Infernal Hordes. Unless it has a super rare reward, I am not touching Infernal Hordes. I think Infernal Hordes is the worst way to gear and level right now because it's so slow. And your other war plans, you can get done really, really quickly. So you're like triple dipping. You know what I mean? You're getting experience from a Helltide or a Nightmare Dungeon or a Pit. Plus you're getting rewards from most likely doing the Tree of Whispers. And then you're getting extra bonus rewards from the turn-in of the war plan. So like, you're getting experience on experience on experience by utilizing the war plan, and it's allowing you to level the quickest, I would say. All right, we have to open 2 chests. That's what my Helltide event is right now, or my war plan event is right now. So we're not worried about the big chest. The goal right now is just as quickly get my experience needed to finish the war plan and then move on to the next one. Meanwhile, looting what we can so I can break down everything I need because I need gear to make this video for everybody. I was hoping to have this out Sunday. I recorded a video on Sunday. I'm so mad about this. I recorded a video on Sunday. It was a 31-minute video on the Horadric Cube and the best way to utilize the Horadric Cube, and it was muted. What up, Austin? How are you? My video was muted. I am so angry. Naughty Jack, thank you for the follow. Hoiled. It's the first time I've ever done that on a video. I do it on stream all the time, but on a video, completely muted, and it was the best take of my video. I did 31 minutes. This video, I was like, oh my God, this is the best YouTube video I have ever made. The detail is amazing. Everything about this video is perfect. And it was fracking muted. And then I tried to re-record 5 times, and each version of the video just got worse and worse. So I was like, I'm just going to do this live tomorrow night. I'm not even going to attempt it right now. We're just going to attempt a live recording of this tomorrow night with me trying to not answer chat's questions as I go and just stick to the idea of what this will be. And then afterwards, if I didn't answer questions, you know, we'll get some of those questions answered. But video will be structured and should be somewhat feature complete. Austin, what I would highly recommend is running as many cuirass undercities as you can, utilizing the I think it's the tribute of armaments, which will give you gear, legendaries. Holy crap, an apocalypse build, which will give you a lot of gear as you finish it. That is a really good way to level up, because you can run a cuirass undercity from beginning to end in sub 2 minutes if you are playing on the right tournament level. Yeah, Sean, this apocalypse build is doing trillions and trillions of damage, and if spec'd properly and geared properly, it's doing hundreds of trillions of damage. The issue with this particular build is that this game doesn't have the ability to turn off other people's graphic effects, so you can't see anything. I can't see anything on the ground. So I'm taking damage from stuff that I normally wouldn't be taking damage from. But because I can't see anything on the fucking ground, I'm getting blown up here. It's a real pain in the butt. I'm actually going to pick this up so I can show this off for the video I'm doing. Lots of experience boss trophies here. Okay. We'll go open that because I've got the money for it very quickly. You're stuck on Penitent? Austin, I was stuck on Penitent too. The one thing that helped me quite a bit, more so than gear, was set pieces. And then my Paragon board. My Paragon board gave you such crazy power spikes the moment you were putting even a non-leveled whatchamacallit? Why did I just forget the word? Glyph? Holy crap, forgot the word. I'm a film and TV production sound mixer. I was working on a series, Fargo, and forgot to hit record on a take. Oh, optic nerve. Did you get fired? I'm sure that probably happens all the time, actually. There's no way that doesn't happen a lot. Strength, Fury on Krill. Strength, Fury on Kill, critical strike chance. I can re-roll. This is actually a great neck piece. We can re-roll the combat skills to critical strike chance. There's no way. There's no way. Okay, this is actually a great neck piece right here, guys. Strength, Fury on kill, critical strike chance, critical strike damage. This is actually an item I need for the leap build that I want to try. Resistance to all elements, resource cost. What the? Those are great items. Sell, sell, sell. Actually, we'll hold on to this one. Sell, 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 sell. Okay, let me destroy here.
Mainlander, what brings you?
And then I just deleted the God tier medallion. I just deleted the most perfect fucking rolled medallion I have gotten. GA strength, GA fury on kill, crit chance multiplier, and critical strike chance. How the fuck? Chris, thank you for the follow. How did I do that? Thank you for the live. It actually could not have been more of a perfect fucking roll. Oh my god! It's fine. I'll get another one to drop. I'm taking that one because I need some of the cow level items. And I didn't get any of the cow level items. Yeah, I was just in a rush. Man, nah. I thought I didn't realize I trashed it. I thought I favorited it because I was going to show it in a build video. Son of a biscuit, man. All right, well, it was just a god roll item. We'll just move on to the next one. We'll get another one to drop. It is what it is. Season resets in 60 days. You're right, Hoyled. Loot is as temporary as the seasons. Season will reset in 60 days, and I'll get another one to drop. You know what I mean, guys? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't care. I don't care. It's fine. Too bad I don't need a 2 GA ring off of this guy. No. That ring sucks. Hoyled, that is true. Best way to get glyphs? Running nightmare dungeons? No, Sean, ask away. I'm here to help, buddy. Nightmare dungeons and war plans. War plans is the best way to get anything in this game right now. You'll unlock stuff through war plan chests. You'll unlock stuff through Tree Whispers. So war plans and nightmare dungeons. I'm seeing Nightmare. I meant Pits. Thank you, everyone. Fuck me. Guys, maybe I shouldn't try and record a video tonight. What am I talking about? Pits, I know. Sorry, Sean. You got to ask me the question, buddy. New season, a lot of fun. Some guy, it is a lot of fun. I am really enjoying it. currently running in T5 and still no mythic drop anywhere. Where should I be at? You should be running Cuirass of Undercity. Trying to get affixes in the cube is a pain in the ass. It is a pain in the ass, some guy, but it's also the most effective. Paul, are you talking about pathing like these? Or are you talking about pathing through the actual war plants? Okay, so Tree of Whispers, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're putting points into. Actually, let's just go ahead and do this, guys. I'm just going to do this real quick while I'm talking about it. And I apologize if this seems weird, but I'm just going to knock it out real quick. What's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about how we're using our Tree of Whispers, how we're leveling it up. We're going to start literally right at the top. This is what I have found to be the best way to maximize return on investment. We're getting experience, we're getting gold, we're getting extra loot, and this can help you go from tier 1 to tier 12 and beyond quickly. In my opinion, it is the best way to level up your characters. It is the best way to get gear, and it is just the way you should be playing the game. So for Tree of Whispers, we're putting our first point into Tree of Plenty. This offers a 4th cache of our choice, and then after that, we're doing Wisdom of Whispers. Extra experience will help you get those Paragon levels really, really quickly. And then after that, we've got Grim Mysteries. Grim Mysteries is a collection of chaos. Those are going to be replaced with collections of mysteries. I've been told there's not a cow level, but I've also seen a bunch of stuff that's for the cow level come out of those. And then we're going to do Resplendent Favor. Each Whisper cache has a chance to drop a Resplendent Spark. Next point I've put into my tree is Grim Retribution. And then I'm just going to go down the tree here to finish that one off. And that will be all of our points for Tree of Whispers. In our Nightmare Dungeon, right now we have got Walking Spoils. After you complete a dungeon, you'll get an extra chest. While in a Nightmare Dungeon, slaying an enemy while empowered by a shrine traps their soul within you. When the shrine buff expires, all trapped souls escape and spawn around you as renewed enemies. Extra loot, extra experience, extra gems, extra all of the stuff. And then Rewarded Faith, gain a random additional buff when claiming a shrine in the Nightmare Dungeon is the one we're running here. And then after that, I've put points into Goblin Fall. We will put those into Horadric Hunter. And then the last one will be Greed is Good. Killing a treasure goblin in a Nightmare Dungeon has a small chance to send you to their world. That's going to be Nightmare Dungeons. Up next, we're going to be doing Hell Tides. And in Hell Tides, I did Hellmouth. And the reason for this, way more experience and a chance at loot. Also, potentially, you'll get ancestral items, and it's a great way to get ancestral items early in the game. And then when we did Writhe and Rot, Hellworms will also spew maggots that gain monster power. And the last one is Bursting Brood. Maggots and Pangs of Duriels explode when killed, and they often drop boss trophies. A great way to get boss trophies, which are used inside of the Horadric Cube. And then we've got Wretched Vermin. Demonic rats will frequently attack you in Helltide. These will literally just fall from the sky, and it is a ton of orbs from them to open the chests at the end. And then Fall of the Fell. Harbingers will emerge from falling meteors. Again, twice as often, and you're going to get a ton of Arborant Cinders from them, and it makes the monsters, the Harbingers, a little bit stronger, which then plays into a few different options here. I have tested Hell's Prize. I did not find this rewarding at all, chat. Not even a little tiny bit. So I'm going to go with you lose no cinders on death. And then after that, I believe that's actually going to be, we'll have one more point. We'll most likely put that into Tainted Shrine. While empowered by a shrine in Helltides, you're going to gain threat level twice as fast. For our Cuirass of Undercity, we are going green side. This is goblins, goblins, goblins. This is going to help you get mythics like crazy using the mythic tribute. You're going to get extra materials for crafting. You're going to get gold. You're going to get experience. I cannot stress this enough. This is the best tree in the Undercity. Endless Swarm. Invasion portals now appear in the Undercity. These will be little portals that pop up. They'll just help you get more time in completion. But at the end of this, you'll see why they're important. And then we have Unfortunate Souls. I'm sorry, not at the end. It's this one right here. Unfortunate Souls. Invasion portals will now spawn these little wisps. They attach to you and follow you around as long as you don't die. If you die, you lose those. But the moment you kill the boss, they'll explode with crafting materials. And it's a ton of crafting materials. And then we go Gutter Filth. This potentially, when you activate a beacon, you'll see a portal prankster spawn. When you kill that portal prankster, what will happen is you get way more loot at the end of the dungeon. Every portal prankster you kill is a brand new chest. So if you go into Curast and you have a mythic tribute and you kill 5 portal pranksters, there's going to be so many chests and so many chance at loot. Personally, for me, we did this. We ended up killing 3 portal pranksters, and we used the mythic tribute. And at the end, I got 6 mythic uniques for myself, and the 2 other guys I was playing with one got 5 and one got 4. So I'm 15, 16 mythics in one run is absolutely insane. Last point here is trials and tributes. For each portal prankster you kill, another city chest will pop up, and to unlock that chest, you have to use the corresponding name to it and rarity. But it will reward you those items. So if you pop one of armaments, you'll get extra armor for that dungeon. It's very, very nice. And then we put a point into Jaded Epiphany. When you gain attunement, Undercity experience orbs pop out all around you. It does make the enemies a little bit stronger, but you do get a ton of experience rewards. And then we're going to gain additional tuning prisms, because the Horadric Cube is your best friend this season, and all of the materials for it are important. Into Pathfinder, when you reach maximum attunement, a portal to the final floor of the Undercity appears at your feet. You just click the button and you're good to go. And that is actually going to be the end of that, because it's going to be level 6 and level 7. For layer bosses, we're going to go 2 by 2. This has a chance when you kill one to open a nemesis layer, which will then take you into a dungeon to kill 2 bosses. What I have found is this tends to be a little bit lower than your torment level, but the gear is at your torment level. So what will happen is you'll kill like a tier 10 boss, you'll go into a nemesis layer, and the bosses will be around tier 8. So they're super easy to kill, but they drop just as much loot as if they were on tier 10. And then this down the line, this will just open Nemesis layer after Nemesis layer. If you get lucky enough to get the ultimate Nemesis layer, you will fight. This will take 5 Betrayer Husks and open a portal that takes you to the ultimate Nemesis layer. Inside of it is a bunch of enemies. They're +5 monster power. When you defeat them, you get a ton of gear. 10 Horde chests worth of item. It's absolutely insane. And then I've put a point into Nemesis Tides. This is like lair bosses appearing in Helltides events. This will help you get materials and gear from them. We're going to put another point into Infernal Deception. Belial can now ambush you after you complete a Horde. And then the last one will be Horde Chest. These drop 1 additional unique item for your class, or for any class in the game. So that's where I'm most likely going to put my points here. Infernal Hordes, skip it. Skip it. If Infernal Hordes is on your board, skip it. Get rid of it. Don't do it. Don't waste your time. If you do waste your time, I'm actually not even sure, because I have been skipping this as much as I can. I don't find Infernal Hordes rewarding. I find it to be time consuming, and with how quick it is to clear other activities, I just feel like it's not worth your time. If I was going to put points in this, I started over here because we were testing. Doomsdayers appear on the map, and then scale of, I've never seen this thing, this relic appear ever. So I don't know if it's actually real. But what I would do on this tree is Method of Madness. Your infernal offerings are more likely to share a category with your previous choice. This just means you can stack rewards on each one of those offerings you take. It'll help you get Aether faster, which will allow you to summon Bardock and get the extra 400 you need for the chest. And then what we would go here is Impending Doom. This just gives you a huge explosion of Aether events. So you'll get 4 Aether events with 10 seconds left. If you're dealing enough damage, you're going to clear it and get a ton of Aether for it there. The next one we would do is the probably Exalted Council. It's going to give them +1 monster power. They'll drop additional items when slain. Into Council of Offers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into Council of Offers. And then we would also do the Flawless Find, actually. Gem fragments drop instead of Obusite in the Infernal Hordes. This is actually one that I would go with, because in order to get Flawless Horadric gems, you need like 7 gazillion billion gems. It's 55 million gem fragments is what you need. And then the last one, we're for the pit where we are going here, we did Chronos Haste. This gives you a haste mastery. If you kill this guardian very quickly, you get extra glyph points per 5 minutes on the clock into the Heart of Stone. You pick up the Heart of Stone, and if you complete the dungeon, this will give you an extra glyph upgrade chance. And then Damn Thieves. Little goblins pop up. They give you a timer boost, which is really, really nice. For level 6, we did Chronos Blessing. Again, another additional chance of leveling up your glyphs, which is fantastic. Into the wager. I don't know if I'm going to stick with this. I actually think we're going to not. We're just going to remove it, and where we're going to go next with point number 5 is the Butcher Pit. Butcher is basically can show up anywhere in the pit. The Butcher's, if he kills you, you wipe. If you kill him, the pit is done. So if he spawns at 1 second, you kill him, the pit is done. It's very nice. Into Chrono Favors, special events and encounters become more common in higher difficulty tiers of the pit. That means Goblin Pit, Boss Pit, things like that. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 4.7. Let's see. I actually haven't looked this far down. Now spawns the Awakened Glyphstone. Chronos Flesh will allow you to get valuable equipment by consuming one of your glyph upgrade chances. Actually, this is the one we would do. Chronos Soul now spawns in the Awakened Glyphs. If you no longer need to level up your glyphs, you can put your points up to 9 points into this, and he'll just feed you experience. A ton of experience. Another fast way to level up. So that is what I would be doing with my war plan leveling guide here. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like, thumbs up, and subscribe. And if you want to see this stuff recorded live, head over to my Twitch, TikTok, YouTube. I'm streaming everywhere. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys. Hey, we just recorded a video live. I've never done that before. Never done that before. Hopefully that came out all right. I'll watch that video later. I know I wasn't looking at the camera at all, but overall I think that went pretty well. That was huge, bro. Any advice on the cube? Yes, actually, Paul, I'm going to be doing a whole entire cube video like I just did with that leveling guide right there in just a little bit. I need a couple more maths in order to get that done. But I have I recorded that 40-minute video that I recorded the other day. I spent it was 32 minutes, and my microphone was muted. Big sad. Well-worn life. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Here's that Heart of Stone I was talking about. What you'll see in this Heart of Stone, this is actually really interesting if you're going down the Heart of Stone path here. When you kill enemies, it's random. It's not any set enemy. I dropped my Heart of Stone, so I need to... Oh, no, I got it here. What will happen is when you kill enemies, they potentially will drop on the ground these little experience orbs. And those experience orbs, unfortunately, their magnetism isn't great, so you have to run and collect them. But what they do is they give you more time on your clock here. So if you're trying to get through this fast and you've leveled to give yourself as many glyphs as possible, beating this at a quick rate of speed is the name of the game, because then you can get the extra glyphs. So those little purple things that I'm picking up, again, they're completely random. Unfortunately, your pet doesn't pick them up, and you got to kind of run back and get them. But those will increase the amount of speed in this dungeon, how quickly you can get it done, and spawn the boss faster. So it's just progression, helping you get through these pits a lot faster. But they need to be either picked up by my pet, or they need to be it just needs to be like auto picked up no matter how far away I am. Because the farther away you are, sometimes the more time consuming it can be to go back and get them. I got to turn around and get those. But hey, there's a couple seconds off of my timer. Another trick, and I'll try and show you guys it here, is if you get close to the end of your experience bar filling up, you leave some down in an open area. We all know that fighting some of these bosses with the big explosion affixes or poison or snow or whatever it may be, if it's sitting in a tight alley, like a tight hallway, you're not going to be able to dodge. And if you're playing on hardcore, or if you're trying to clear this quickly, that can really screw you up. Like if you're climbing the pits, you're trying to get on that leaderboard, you can end up dying, losing precious time, and nobody wants that. So one of the things you can do is leave these on the ground. I'll show you in this next hallway here. If I may not get any, but what I like to do is if I get them on the ground, I leave a few on the ground, and then I can spawn the boss where I want, right? Like if those were there before the boss came up, I could have hit him and spawned him right where I wanted him in this room and not been like stuck down here. You know what I mean? So it helps you kind of control the fight, like the encounter the way you want to control it. We're also going through here, and I'm just trying to get all of the glyphs to legendary, so to 50, and then we'll work on getting those leveled up a little bit further here. All right, we got to do one cuirass. I have an armament one I'm not going to put in because I'm using it for the video, but a good trick. Spoilers, quick tip, quick Diablo tip. You've heard it here first. If you have five greater tributes of the armaments, and you click amalgamation and you click transmute, it will give you a mythic tribute of armaments. Which is huge. Oh, boss mats. Yeah, I'll show you that in a second. We just got a prankster to spawn, so that's a big win right there. Let's see if we can get another one. Whoop-haw, die, dude. Oh, shit, we almost died, chat. I did, yeah, I actually was telling people about that on Saturday night last week. That is one of the greatest dungeon farms ever right now. I fully expect it to be nerfed. Question for you. I'm hunting a full set of charms of the Triolds. Do you have a spare set? I do not, Smokey. I don't. RuPaul. Only one portal prankster so far. Didn't need to go all the way down here. Buckets. Yeah, I have not played Sorcerer, so I have not seen any Sorc tributes drop. I want to do the Sorcerer. I don't want to do the Lightning build. I want to do the Blizzard. The Blizzard Sorc build. Okay, we got one more of these to kill. The Portal Prankster, if you're going to get it, spawns at button press, not at the end of the timer. So if you don't get it right away and you're just like, screw it, I'm at 4 and I just want to go kill this boss, you don't have to stay in here and wait for the little panel to die, or portal thing to die. You've already got it. Yeah, Buzzard, it is a full Blizzard ice build. It's apparently God tier.
It's locked.
I don't have a tribute to Titans. What the fudge? All right, I think I have the materials I need to make the video I want to make. So we're going to do another quick video here. I think we're going to just start at the top and work our way down.
Pity to break another's work.
Pity to break another's work. I'll show you Everin. If you give me just a few seconds, I'm gonna do it here on the video. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. My name is Top Tier, and today we're going to be talking about the Horadric Cube, which I believe to be the most powerful item in the game right now. This is going to help your character gear. It's going to help you get the set items you need. You can make insanely powerful gems. It can also help you create some of the best armor in the game. So let's jump in right away. We're going to just jump at the start, right? We're going to talk about our gear modification and adding affixes to items. So this is exactly what it sounds like. You're going to add a random affix to an item. Now, if we take a yellow item, or we take a blue item here, we've got this blue item here. Let's use this one. And I want to add an affix to it. I can click transmute. And when I transmute it, a random affix will happen. But there's a way to kind of guarantee the rolls you want. So if you look at your consumables here, we have things like tuning prisms, adept tuning prisms, chromatic tuning prisms, but then we have specific ones. So our aggressive tuning prism, this is always going to give you an offensive affix. Pragmatic will give you mobility and utility affixes. Protectors is going to give you defense affixes, and resourceful will give you resource affixes. So again, you put it in, you can click the button, and it's going to give you something completely random here. What it's going to give us here on this one is evade grants movement speed. Awesome. But if I don't want that one, what do I do with it? You can do a focused reroll. So we know evade grants movement speed is a defensive. If I take a protecting tuning prism and I put it in there and I hit, again on focus reroll, transmute, it will remove let's try that again. If I took a pragmatic to reroll that one. Let's see if that's what... There we go. We fixed it, chat. I apologize I misspoke, but if you take a pragmatic, a mobility one, it will remove that evade. But I still don't want movement speed, so let's just remove an affix altogether. I click on remove affix, and now movement speed is completely removed, and it's turned my item back into a blue item. So you've got add affixes. Chaotic ones will just add random affixes. You can focus specific affixes, and then you can remove affixes just through this little section here. The next thing we can do is the item. We'll actually move down to item transmutation here, because you're looking for specific unique. You're looking for a specific chest item or helm item, and you know I need this item to be unique because it's important for my build. If you can find a white item on the ground, preferably an ancestral item, it will be 900 power level. So you take this this flail and put it in here. I don't need this for my barbarian, but let's say my paladin needs it. What I can do is click upgrade to unique. Now, when I upgrade this item using the resources, this is a very rare resource, so make sure you're spending it wisely. But when I hit transmute, it will take this white 900 item power flail, and it will turn it. Flails apparently don't have any uniques this season. What about this ring? I need to transmute an item. I want this item to be unique because they're super freaking important to my build, right? So here we go. Let's try that again. We're going to hit the transmute button, and bingo, there it is. We just got an X-Falls corroded signet. Maybe I throw this onto my druid later, and we see how that works. But you have your item now. We've turned a white item into a unique item. But the roll for this is really bad. The unique roll on this is not great, right? It's 19,000 out of 21,000. I want to make sure this is better. We can do unique power reroll. Again, this is very expensive, but you're trying to maximize that unique roll on here. You hit transmute. What it's going to do is change that roll. So we went from 19,000 to 20,000. We just made our item better just like that. So again, this one's a bit more expensive, so only do this when you have like the god tier weapon you're looking for, or piece of gear you're looking for, before you waste your reroll. After that, we're going to talk a little bit about amalgamation. This is a huge one. This one has helped me quite a bit as I've been playing the game. The first one, of course, is tributes. If you're running tributes and you want to go from blue to yellow or yellow to orange, if you take 5 tributes and put them in here and click transmute, it will change that to a legendary item. So it's 5 of each, whether it's blue, yellow, gold. You take 5 of them, put them in, and hit transmute. Now, there is one that is incredibly powerful. If you have 5 greater tributes of armaments and you do the amalgamation and you hit transmute every single time, this will roll into a mythic tribute of armaments. This is one of the best ways in the game to get mythic items, is running Cuirass of Undercity with this item and doing rotations with your friends. You will get so much gear. My record for that one is we ran one and I got 6. My buddy got 5. And the other guy we were playing with, my other buddy, got 4. So a ton of mythics in one single run, and it is wild. Absolutely wild. Yes, 5 legend armaments turns into a mythic armament every single time. It is incredibly powerful. And then after that, we're going to jump into our like charms and our talisman here. If you are looking for a set item, you know my set is a Fury set, but I have, let's say we have 3 Mlors, or 2 of them. Well, I actually have 2 furs right here. So we have 2 furs on me right here, but I don't need a fur because I already have one on my board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this item, throw it into Horadric's Cube, and we're going to re-roll set charm. This will use Horadric resin. You get Horadric resin by destroying your charms and seals at the Oculist. When you destroy them there, you will get this material. You need a lot of this, so don't always sell them. I know I've sold a lot for gold, but don't always sell them. Sometimes you want to break them down so you can re-roll your items. You can get greater affixes. None of mine are actually particularly great, but I got the extra resistance to elements on some of these, a little bit of movement speed, things like that, right? So you're going to roll a lot of these to find those perfect rolls, but you're going to throw that into your Horadric Cube and you're going to hit transmute and it will re-roll. And just like that, we actually got a double greater affix roll here. So this one has 13 bonus kill experience and 20% movement speed. 20% movement speed is actually pretty nice. The one that I currently have on has up to a 40% chance to deal lightning damage and 12.5 impairment reduction. I'd actually take the movement speed over that. So we're just going to replace this one. We're just going to put this one on is what we're going to do, and just replace that one. So yep, you can re-roll your items to find that set item. If you're missing 1 or 2, you just put those in and you're just going to hit re-roll on those, and that will help you get your 5 set really, really quickly. The other thing we can do is 3-to-1 transmute. So I have a seal here that has 6 charm slots on it. I got this because of the 3-to-1 transmute. I actually wasn't getting the 6 slot to drop. So you take 3 of your seals here. You're going to put 3-to-1 transmute. This will take these 3 and turn it into 1, hopefully more powerful than the other. So we're going to transmute that. And this one we got another, it's a 5 slot, but let's roll it again. Let's see if we can get a 6 slot here. As you can see, it turns 3 into 1, and your hope is to get the perfect one for your set. Mine actually rolled very lucky. I've got Seshron's Fury on it, so I get the extra maximum life, and then it gave me the 6 slot to put on my Crown of Lucian. Sean, yes, this is actually going on YouTube when we're done recording it, my friend. Another thing that we can do here is you can upgrade your unique charms, or you can take a unique and turn it into a charm like my Crown of Lucian here. This one is a bit expensive. I don't have enough of the... Actually, let's see if I do have enough of these. I don't. So for this one, what you need is a ancestral item. Let's say we're using Gore's Devastating Grips. And then you need 3 of the ancestral unique charms. So the ancestral unique item, 3 of the unique charms, and then the materials here. And what you can do is hit transmute, and then we'll turn that into this specific item, which is going to be a huge power increase for your class. After that, there's a few other things we can do here. We have got our unique power reroll. Again, you're going to use this to reroll the unique power on your item to make it stronger. We can upgrade items to legendary. If you are struggling to find specific affixes, taking an item here and upgrading it to legendary is huge. What I would recommend is looking in your codex, finding the affix you need, and then making sure that you are using correct tuning prism to roll for that. So if you need an aggressive offensive affix, you're going to put your aggressive tuning prism in, and every time I hit the one time I hit transmute on this, brother, what? So we just leveled that up. Now you're hopefully going to be able to find the roll you need, and it is a great way to target farm specific aspects that you need on your items. But this has helped me. I was missing walloping, I was missing channeling, and I was missing crushing for my barbarian, and I was trying to figure out where those were. Right. So what I would do is I typed in crushing. And I was like, okay, so crushing is an offensive ability. It can roll on any one of these items. I was getting white rings pretty quickly, so I just kept rolling for offensive affixes until I found the ones I needed, and it helped me get those aspects so much freaking sooner. The other things we can do here, guys, is the last one, and I would say probably the most important one, the one that's going to take your gear hopefully to the next level, is transfigure item. This, again, is the absolute last thing you do. After you have put gem slots, after you have tempered, after you have masterworked, after you have re-rolled affixes and aspects if you needed to, the very, 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 very last thing you do is transfigure. And when you're transfiguring an item, there's 2 ways to transfigure, and there's 2 different transfigurations for items. So the first one is unique to amulets and only amulets. If you take a Coolian tuning prism, this will add a random legendary affix to your asset. And it also makes it so the asset is still modifiable. So for example, I forgot that I could do this. What I did with this item is I was just experimenting with this item in my build, and I knew I had Coolian tuning. This item rolled with strength, fury on kill, critical strike, vulnerable damage, and critical strike damage. I masterworked the critical strike damage to be a greater affix. So we now have 2 greater affixes on this. And then I tempered it. And then masterworked it, right? So it's now incredibly powerful. And then what I did was take the Coolian tuning prism, put it into my Horadric Cube here, and I was able to take another aspect that I needed. I got very lucky with this one because my build uses firepower or fire damage, and so I ended up getting aspect of heating on my aspect of overheat on my neck piece. So this has 2 legendary aspects on this one item, and I can still transfigure this item and make it more powerful. So this is the last step. This is like sanctification from season 11. This is the last step you do, is transfigure your item. You have everything you want on your item. Your item is great. You have 2 options. The first option is you use an entropic tuning prism. This will guarantee that you're going to get a good roll. Quality upgrades, extra damage, crit, cooldown reduction, etc. This will guarantee that you get a good roll. What it also does is guarantee that this item is now unmodifiable. You can do nothing else to it. It is locked in and it's done. Another option you have is to not use this item, and then you can transmute this. You will still have the option of the very best rolls that can occur, but you'll also have options that are not good at all, like indestructible, for example. I've had items on here that rolled indestructible, meaning I don't ever have to repair them, which is like my grandfather rolled indestructible because I didn't use an entropic tuning prism. So again, entropic tuning prism will guarantee you'll always get a good roll, but you'll never get the most powerful, but you'll also never get the worst. Without it, you have a chance at the most powerful rolls, but also the worst. So what we're going to do is we're going to live dangerously. We're going to hit transmute on this item, and we're going to take this item, and it's going to be its final form. Nothing else can be done with it. Please don't be indestructible. Please don't be indestructible. Hey! So it's not indestructible. This is actually fantastic. On my neck piece, I now have strength, fury on kill, critical strike chance. I wish this was critical damage multiplier, but it's fine. And then we got 8.6 resource cost reduction on this thing. Really good roll that just made this item better than what it already was. So fantastic, but again, last thing you do. Do not do this first. You will brick your item and you will not be able to make any other changes to it, which will ruin your day. I promise. I promise you ruin your day. And then for those of you looking for those extra runes because you want to purchase a legendary or just need a specific rune, you can come here, add your material. It's normally 5x any yellow rune, 5x any rune of invocation, or rune of a ritual. And then you just click transmute and you can get a new rune. So lots of things to do with this cube. The cube is honestly your best friend. This is going to help you really start to climb those torment levels because you're crafting the gear you want. You're finding the affixes you need. You're making your items more powerful. And those little power spikes going from, tier 1 till you're about tier 6 are incredibly important and help you climb through those ranks very, very quickly. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscription button. I'm doing something a little bit different by recording this live, so Twitch and TikTok and everybody else got to see it first. But if you enjoyed it, make sure you do those things, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Boom. Hey, Level by Midnight, you're welcome, dude. I'm going to have to watch that one back and make a couple edits, but that was good. That was good. All right. All right. I need to turn my loot filter back on.
Taken apart.
Thank you for the likes, Ken. We're going to hold on to this. Potentially be used for another build. I also have 2 other weapons. So, since you guys are still here watching, I'm going to tell you right now. I've been able to craft some pretty awesome pieces of gear using the Horadric Cube. We crafted this one the other night. Weapon damage, strength, max life, critical strike damage multiplier, critical strike damage. This weapon is going to go so insane for another build I want to try. And I used this from a blue item. A double GA blue item is what I got this as. And then I was able to craft other stuff on it and made this weapon using the cube. It is so freaking powerful. And I've also done the same thing with another neck piece. Once they reactivate Limitless Rage, I'll be able to use this, and this will make me comfortably farm tier 12 gear. So using the cube is it's so important. It's absolutely so important, and will make a huge difference for your character. I'm trying to get all resist here. I've been rolling this for a bit. As you can see, it's 8 million gold. I've been trying to get all resist on this. And I've spent probably 3,000 Forgotten Souls on it. Dash, that will be posting to YouTube, yeah. Blender, I do have the 6 slot, yeah. There's a resistance to all elements. Oh my god, okay. Resistance to all elements. Blender, I do have mine. I don't have any extras, though. I don't have any extras. Purple Ray, we just did a 35-minute video on that. I'll be posting to YouTube tomorrow. If you have any specific questions, I can definitely answer those, though. Okay, so we have strength, fury regeneration, armor, resistance to all elements. I think I want to put max life on this. I do want to put max life on this. Let's see if I can get a GA before I run out of materials. We ran out of materials. Dash, my YouTube name is Top Tier Gaming. Nope. No, it's not. That's wrong. That's not the right thing. What the hell is my YouTube channel? My YouTube channel is just at Top Tier. At Top Tier. Okay, so this is actually good. We've got strength, fury regeneration, armor, resistance to all elements, and max life. This is actually better for hardcore, but this is actually still good. Let's put. I don't think I have any more. I think I just used all my materials. We want aspect of heavenly strength. Oh, we're still good here. And then we want 2 gem slots on it.
A jewel plucked from the sky.
And then I don't even have the materials to finish this. Man, I need Forgotten Souls so bad. I need Forgotten Souls so bad. Okay, so Infernal Hordes, we're gonna... I don't know if I want to do it. I don't think I want to do it. I don't want to do the Infernal Hordes. I don't want to do the Infernal Orch because I don't want to. I don't want to do it. You know, I don't like it. It takes so long. It takes so long. We're gonna go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. That's what we're gonna do. Convert Forgotten Souls at the Alchemist. Convert. Not Forgotten Souls. Failed Crystals. Oh, fuck yeah, you're right. I forgot I could do that. They got rid of her only... Oh, I gotta go let my dog out. I'll be right back. Down south. Hooey baby. Hooey baby, make all the girls go over there. There's an alchemist at Temis. I didn't even fucking know that. There's no reason to go to her anymore. I can only make 337. I'll just farm them. We'll just farm them. Hey Dash, thanks for watching. I've been having a lot of fun with creating content. Well, not even creating content, just live streaming Diablo and having people hang out. I love this game. I've really liked the Diablo franchise forever. And it's hard as a content creator to stream games that are not normally what you stream. Like, most people who watched me before were watching me because I was playing a competitive MOBA, casting tournaments, or playing like competitive games, you know, marathon and first-person shooters, whatever it is, right? And then to go switch to a game that is not your normal is very, very difficult. So it's been a lot of fun seeing seeing a bunch of new names and faces in here for a game that I normally don't stream. It's cool. I've been really... What the fudge nuggets? Really been enjoying it. Went the wrong way. Everin, that's still wild that people from Stormcast and Heroes of the Storm are still here. Like, it's crazy. That was so long ago. That was 2015. It's like 10 years. We stopped playing the Heroes of the Storm in 2016. It's been 10 years. And to still have, you know, that group, that's insane. That's insane, dude.
Oh no! Get them away! I will not.
Shut up.
Excellent find.
What'd you think, DevMan? Nice, dude. They really are. They really are. Die, you little dyers. You all need to die. I wish my bird picked up those experience orbs, progression orbs, so I didn't have to run back or make them bigger magnetism so they get to me sooner and I don't have to turn around and get them. Please. You know what I mean? That's a song for you, Blizzard. Do what you will with it. Do what you will with it. But fix your shit. Fix your shit. That's what I want you to do. I can't help you. Dude, look at, I mean, they're all dropping behind me. That's so much progression orbs right there. Why are they dropping behind me? What are we doing, game? Drop faster or have bigger magnetism so I don't have to turn around every 13 seconds. I did get the company right on the first go. Yeah. I do that every time. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you implying, bud? That I misspeak sometimes? Is that what you're implying right now? I've never misspoke. I'm a smooth criminal, you know what I mean? Oh my motherfucking. We did it. My girlfriend wants me to play an honor mode for Baldur's Gate 3. Do it. The girlfriend's always right. Do as you're told. That's how I've been married for so long. You know? That could actually be a great freaking helm. 25 maximum resources, resource cost regeneration. That'd actually be a great helm. Baldur's Gate is always a good time. Did you guys watch Invincible? Anybody watch Invincible? I am so fucking tired, guys. I apologize.
Oh, it is a waitress, isn't it? You know where to find me.
I am a sleepy boy. Nightmare Dungeon, and then double cure asked. Do 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 da do da do 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 do. Oh, the do da day. You're all gonna die. I'm gonna spin real fast. Gonna murder you with this axe. Oh, the do da day. I'm delusional because I'm fucking tired. I think I'm going a little insane. Oh, the do da day. The Burning Butcher? Where? Bitch, he died already? What the fuck? I didn't even see him. What makes your toughness so high? Toughness is a mix of all of your all of your defensives, right? I have got a lot of resist. Plus, I'm also getting from different nodes in my tree. Will also, as like I have fortitude, or I have as I build up fortitude, or as I build up my barrier, that will also increase your toughness, and that plays into your toughness number on your character screen. Are you kidding me? TikTok's trying to turn my live stream off. What is up with all these damn enemies? Holy moly. That's exactly what this build is called. Gary, I'm sorry, brother. Not this evening. I'm probably not going to be on crazy long tonight. But yeah, fried riches. Just the different, I don't know exactly how the math works out. I don't know how exactly the math works out, but it takes into account all of your resistances, your armor, your health, all of those things, and then gives you your number. This build isn't even finished, by the way. I don't have a good rolled amulet. I don't have a good rolled air of perdition. This build is not even done. Once this build is finished, I will have no issues just free farming tier 12s. I could potentially get, like, my build will occasionally crit for, you know, a couple 100 billion. I can get this build doing trillions of damage. I'm just missing a few items. Okay, Bear, welcome back, buddy.
Oh, what is a fortress, isn't it?
Joel, I'll show you the build guide that I kind of based this off of, and then made a few tweaks on. I'll actually just put, it's on Diablo. Here, I'll actually just, let me just go to it real quick. Hold on. If you go to Diablo4.gg, where in the hot ass? If you go to Diablo4, d4builds.gg, Rob's guide is the one that I'm using. I'm using some of his aspects, but I've made some changes to the Paragon board for myself. I changed around some of his pathing to get some of the items I want, but if you follow that guide, I'm sure his build is probably way better than mine. But I was just looking at some of the nodes and was like, I think this would be better for my playstyle. So his build's fantastic. So d4builds.gg, and you're just going to click Barbarian, and Rob's will be the first one on the page. Rob puts out that build. That guy's builds are insane, especially because he's getting the chance to talk with the Chinese servers, and their builds are out of this world, dude. They have some of the best builds, and then he modifies them and makes them work for his playstyle. But yeah, Rob puts out some great guides. I think the major thing that's different in mine, instead of lunging strike, I'm using ground stomp, and I'm not using Call of the Ancients. I'm using the Berserker. Holy crap, we almost died. Hell yeah, Funky Man, that's awesome, dude. That is fantastic. I am not seeing portal pranksters to save my life right now. And just like a portal prankster would be dope. You know what I mean? Extra loot at the end. All that sweet, sweet gear. And I'm just not seeing it. You guys see those little wisps behind me here? Those are from the leveling up the war plans table boards. Thank you for following the live, dude. I appreciate that. Melted Heart of Selig Cruise. Hawkeye Pierce, thank you for the follow over on YouTube. I appreciate that. When I hit my 2 ability, it makes me run faster, a little bit over the 200. Cruz, if you have 5 here, I'll show you at the cube in just a second. Let me finish this run. I've never seen this spawn down here. That's wild. Cruz, thank you for the follow. That's I've never seen that spawn that close to the exit. Die.
It's locked.
Okay, so Cruz in Temis. As soon as it loads in Temis, if you go to the Horadric Cube, and you have, I don't have them, but if you have 5 of the legendary versions, it's of the Tribute of Armaments, so the greater Tribute of Armaments, if you have 5 of those, you can go to the cube and you can transmute them into a mythic Tribute of Armaments, which will not guarantee you a mythic when you do Cuirass Undercity, but it will increase your chance significantly. And then a way to maximize that and really get the most reward out of it is if you're leveling up your war plans for your Cuirass of the Undercity, try to get down to Gutter Filth. This will create a portal prankster. When you kill a portal prankster, you'll have a bunch of extra loot at the end of the dungeon. And you can potentially walk out with a ton of mythics. I had a run on Saturday night, I believe it was. We did a mythic tribute. We ended up getting 4 portal pranksters, and I left with 6 mythic items.
It is done.
We got a resplendent spark. We got a resplendent spark from our whisper.
Back to it then.
I'm actually going to sell these. I'm gonna sell these. I don't know what my speed is at. I'll look here in just a second.
Here's your gold.
Look, I'm rich again. I'm rich. I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. Also, Cruz, you can craft them as well. If you have the mythic, if you have resplendent crystals, you can go to the jeweler and you can craft mythic uniques you need here. So, like your melted heart of Selig, for example, you can craft from here. And it uses 2 resplendent sparks and then a mix of the different gems. And you can craft those items. So one of the things I would recommend, so like for example, I need an ohm to craft a new Ringless Starless Skies. What we're going to do is we're going to go down to the Horadric Cube. We're going to pick ohm, right? And then we're going to need 5 rare runes and 5 legendary runes. So we're going to throw these in there. And then we're going to throw these in there. What else did it need? Aqua. And that in there. And we're going to hit transmute. And then it's going to create the ohm, the item you need for you. So I got rid of those and I got an ohm. And that will now help me create, hopefully, a better Ring of Starless Skies. Shall we see, chat? Shall we see? Let's see. Ring of Starless. This is going to be all GAs. Are you guys ready for this? 4 GAs. Here it goes. Bam. You ready? Here it comes. Here it comes. Fuck, it doesn't have 1 GA on it. It doesn't have 1 fucking GA on it. What a shitty ass roll. F you, Ring. Get out of here. Wasting my goddamn time. Can you believe that? Watch us get 9 goblins. We're going to get 36. We're going to get 37 goblins this run. And I'm going to get 565 mythic uniques out of the chests. It's going to be the most lucrative Cuirassed run that's ever happened. Bungie's going to have to nerf. What? Blizzard's going to have to nerf me. I blame Hoyled for that.
Unfortunately.
I blame Hoyle for that. Classic bungo. Classic. 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 I made meatball sliders for dinner tonight. God, dude. They fucked so hard. They were so good. Bitch, go through the door. Oh my god, there's a porter prankster. We got him, chat. Don't worry, he's dead. Holy sheet. Holy sheet of paper, I almost didn't kill him. You know how bad that would have sucked if I lost him? The spirit empowers me. Cause I'm so goddamn pretty. Why am I not getting any other mythic pranksters? Dude. Not one.
I need no past. Oh, my heart cannot.
Alright. Let's see what we got here. Not really worth anything worth a damn. Also, I'm putting in a really shitty tribute, so it's whatever.
It's locked.
It's whatever. You know what I mean? It's whatever. What do you have for me? Dude, I'm never going to get the mythic charm. It's never going to drop for me, dudes. Thank you for liking the live over on the TikTokies. Appreciate it. Let's do... Actually, I'm going to hold off on these. And defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters? What are you doing, child?
I'm trying to find something sweet.
What, we got Oreos.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? Why are you saying yeah like that?
I want brownies, babe. I don't want to go trees.
Oh my god, have you thought about making brownies?
I don't have the stuff to make brownies.
First of all, that attitude is disgusting. Second of all, I don't know what to tell you. Next time I go to the store, tell me to buy stuff to make brownies.
Maybe you should just know.
How am I supposed to read your mind? I'm not a fucking psychic. No, your mom, bud. Her mom, chat. Gems, salvage, salvage, large amount of salvage, armor. I still can't get stuff from the Artificer's tier. It's not letting me pick up my items. And I've cleared a Artificer's tier 100. I was on the leaderboard at like 997 before Barbarians started pushing 120 pits. I mean, sheesh. How did I not kill him? How did I not kill him? We're good. We're zooming. We're zooming, chat. Holy zoom central, dude. Oh man, that could have sucked. That could have sucked a whole lot of butt, but it didn't, because I am quicker than fire. I just made that up, guys. I should be a songwriter. I should be a songwriter. A song person that writes. Holy crap, those guys respawn like crazy. Oh, we're fast as fuck, boys. We are fast as fuck, boys. Holy shit, dude. I am fucking zooming, buds. We are zooming, buds. Eat my short, Storm Conductor. Thank you, Atomic. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot, man. Hope to have a couple YouTube videos going out tomorrow, which will have some more, hopefully, awesome content, useful content as well. How dare you, Everin? How dare you? All right. Sorry, guys. We were up early today. Full-time job. I've got a big project that I'm working on, and the scope of work on that project just quadrupled. So I was up early at work. I did not get a ton of sleep last night. These all suck. I'm going to do it. I can't believe I'm about to do this. This is so stupid. We're doing it. Oh my god. Why am I wasting this on just me? Oh my god. What a poor decision that just been made. I just spent it. I have to do it. Oh my god. Oh my. Okay, guys. I need you guys to just ooze Portal Prankster energy right now, okay? I just need you to ooze Portal Prankster energy. Okay? I just need you guys to all send positive Portal Prankster energy my way, please. Positive Portal Prankster energy, dude. Why did you not... There you go, you stupid idiot who's dumb. Oh my god, I'm almost out of time, 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 I'm almost out of time. Holy fuck, I gotta go faster. Oh my god, I forgot about the time limit on this. Oh. I forgot time was a factor on this one. I forgot that it dropped you down to like 25 or 45 seconds. That was almost horrible. That was almost so damn bad. Okay, Portal Prankster, come on, game. You haven't given me one yet. My chats, they said they're oozing Portal Masters from their Pranksters from their pore. What? They said they're oozing Pranksters from their pores. Come on, game. Don't make me look like an idiot in front of my friends. Oh my god. This game's gonna make me look like an idiot in front of my friends. I'm calling my dad John Blizzard. I gotta get my dad John Blizzard on the phone to fix this because this is bullshit. What do you mean I'm not gonna get one fucking prankster? I didn't get one fucking prankster, dude. We just wasted this mythic, guys. Oh.
I do.
Fuck you.
Correct. Bless you, child.
I wasted it. I'm only gonna get one chest.
That will come in handy.
We got a mythic. We got a mythic. We got a mythic. What do we get? What do? Oh, it's a fucking Endarials. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's just piles of bullshit. We got an Endarials. What? Talk about butt cheeks. You know what I mean? Talk about butt cheeks, dude. You know what we're going to do to it? We're going to delete it.
Back to it then.
That's what we're going to do to it. We're going to say bye, stupid, 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 stupid. You know what I mean? It wasn't worth it, dude. It wasn't even worth it a little bit. If you go to d4builds.gg and search spin to win, you will find a build by a content creator named Rob. That is the one that I have based my build off of and just made a few minor changes. Instead of lunging strike, I'm using stomp, and I've changed some of the pathing for my Paragon boards. His build is way better than mine. But yeah, d4builds.gg and search spin to win, and this barbarian build will pop up. Again, I made a few minor tweaks to this build to fit my playstyle a little bit more. No problem, Naughty. Dude, my friends, one of them's asleep, the other's playing Marvel Rivals. You know what I mean? I will say, though, I am probably going to, sometime next week, jump on and play some Marathon. I'm missing it. So this week is going to be focused on this game. And then we're going to put out some more content, some videos. And then next, maybe Monday night of next week, will be some Marathon. And then back to Diablo. But I am going to try and squeeze in some Marathon because I really fucking like that game. Dude, apparently Marvel Rivals added a PvE mode, like a roguelike PvE mode, last weekend or the week before. And everybody's loving it. They're saying it's fantastic. This game does not want to give me portal pranksters to save my life. Just big no sirs, big F-aronis to you, Tubby McGee. That's what the game's saying. F-aronis to you, Tubby McGee. And I mean, god dang. No, it has not. It has not started yet. Not one portal prankster in like 3 runs. What did I do to deserve this? The answer to that is nothing. I'm a good person. I'm a nice guy. You know what I mean? Shut up, Butcher. Stupid easy it. Come on, Belial. Come to me, Belial. Come to me, Belial. You fucking dingle hopper. Tomorrow, I'm buying the World of Warcraft stuff. And I'm so freaking excited about it. Horadric Chest. Where are you, Thundertooth? Where are you, Thundertooth? The butcher is hunting me. Is the butcher doing anything other than dying immediately? Get him out of my fracking lobby, chat. You know what I mean? I just sent the butcher back to development hell, dude. Another butcher? That's twice the butchers, dude. Twice the butchers, twice the fun. You know what I mean? That's what I've always said. Oh yeah, dude. Uber Mephisto is tough.
Cold. So cold.
Oh, die already. Moaning and bitching in my ear. Who's that guy think he is? See your way out of my ears, bud. Where in the ass butt? Dude, where is this fracking NPC? It's literally across the map because I went the wrong way. That wasn't him. What the? Here we go. We found it. Oh my god.
That will come in handy.
All right, guys. I am sorry it's going to be such a short stream tonight. I am absolutely drained. I have been working all day today. I started super early, so I'm a little bit tired, but I'm going to try and get those videos out for everybody tomorrow, the ones we recorded tonight. So if you guys are looking out for those, they should be up tomorrow with TikTok and all of those other places that they're going to be. But appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys watching the stream. I hope you guys all have a good night, and I will see everybody tomorrow. Bye!